Hi everyone, welcome to the Knitting Turnpike. Today I'm going to be doing another WAYK update, which stands for What Are You Knitting? I'm going to be showing you guys what I've been working on, and I would love it if you guys would put a comment down below and let me know what you guys have been working on. The last update was a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I'm losing track of time with this COVID stuff, but anyway, this month has been very busy for me. There are a lot of mystery knit-alongs that have started, so I've been trying to work those into my schedule. I'm gonna have some other projects I'm working on, but let me start and show you guys. The first mystery knit-along that started was the Boo Knits knit-along called Shadowdancer shawl, and Boo Knits is Beverly. I don't know her last name, but anyway, if you know her stuff, she is the queen of lace and beads. This shawl has 800 yards of lace with over 1,400 beads, and it started on October 1st. I showed you guys my yarn the last WAYK video, which was Diana dyes in an ox blood, which was this dark red. I just love this yarn. Anyway, I'm on clue 6. There's 7 clues. And so I'm almost finished with this. It's going to be hard to show you guys this. I'm going to make sure I don't want to pull my stitches off. This is my shawl. It's a half circular shawl. I don't know if you can see some of those. I got black beads, and I also have a hair. Excuse me one second while I get that off. I can't stand it when that happens. Anyway, this is my shawl, Shadowdancer, and it's really big. Let me see if I can show you kind of what it's looking like on the needles. These are 60-inch needles. This yarn is very slick, so it has a tendency to all bunch up and go down. Oh, it's really hanging weird. But as you can see, it's pretty big, and that's what it's looking like. 2 more clues left. Love this. Just love it. It's getting to the point where it's a lot more beads being added on, and I just love the look of the black and the red. This yarn has black undertones in it with some gray, and it's just really a beautiful dark red from Diana dye. Sorry. Make sure I get that right. I just love her yarns, and I showed you guys some of her yarns last WAYK video that I had purchased. The next project that I'm working on is one that a lot of you guys are working on. It's a Stephen West's Slipstravaganza mystery knit along. So we don't know what we're gonna get. This is my first Stephen West knit, and I must say I'm pretty impressed with this guy. I never done one. I've seen some of them, and some of them are kind of a little out there for me and my tastes. You know, big holes going down the center of the shawls. But some of them are a little out there. But I'm actually starting to see some of the genius in his designs. It started out a little wacky for me, doing honeycombs. But it's turning into something pretty genius. This is, first of all, the last time I showed you the start of this, I showed you the yarns I was going to use, and I ended up totally changing my yarns. I'll put a picture of all my yarns here, but I ended up I picked this yarn. It was in a trio with 2 blacks, so my main color is the black, and then the multicolored, like I just showed you, which is, those are by Miss Babs yarns out of Tennessee, as is this one. This one is her. They're all the Yummy base. I have this green. I am so sorry. And then the last color I added was this plucky yarn, this petunia, which is a bright purple. So I totally changed my palettes. I used to have a palette of pinks and blues, all matchy. This one is totally whack and out there. And I'm giving this to my friend, Nikki, because she was like, if you don't want it, I'll take it anyway. So this is how it started out, making all these honeycombs. Really interesting. I had never done that before. I've seen them, but I just never had done it before. And this is honestly, all this color work is just a bunch of slip stitches, which is why he named it Slipstravaganza. I cannot say that. Then it went into Clue 2, which is this black and green section. You know, you had to pick up stitches along the edge there. And actually it was Clue 1.2. It was a bonus clue. It wasn't even Clue 2 yet. So Clue 1 was all of this to here, which is, it was a lot of knitting. I will say my hands are very sore from doing all this. And then we got Clue 2 last Friday, which is this part of it. And you take each color and alternate it, and it might be hard to see, but there are arches going through here. Like the arch starts here, goes up, starts here and goes up to here to a point, and then it carries on, and you end up with like a diamond arch. I don't know if you can see that. Let me stretch it out a little bit. If I didn't have, maybe if I put something behind it so the light doesn't shine through, you can see it better. You can kind of see the design a little bit better. Anyway, it's gotten so big, there's over 400 stitches per row now. They can't even spread it out on my needles. It's so big. But it's very colorful. And like I said, we're halfway done with this one. So this one's going to get even bigger. It's going to be like a shawlette. That's a blanket and a shawl together. Anyway, let me know what you think of all these bright colors. If you like it or if you don't like it. Some people don't like all these bright colors. Some people do. I like them to an extent. I think they're beautiful together. I just don't know if I would be so bold as to wear it out in public. I'm kind of more of a neutral person in my wardrobe. So, but I do love them. I think they look really good together, and I kind of feel like I'm knitting a stained glass window with all this black accents. Anyway, that's Slipstravaganza Mystery Knit Along with Stephen West. Clue 2. And I wanted to show you real quick the back, because a lot of people are like, how does the back look with all the slip stitching? It's actually very neat, and he shows you a method to weave in the ends as you go along, which is actually a lot easier than the one I did. So I'm doing that instead of the one I know how to do and the one I told you guys how to do. And he calls it the Weavin' Stephen, which is pretty clever. But as you can see, the back is pretty neat and tidy and looks pretty good. Okay, so that's that. That's the second project I'm working on. The third project I started was, and I mean, I just started this one because it just started on October the 15th, and having to manage those other two, which each one of the Shadowdancer and the Slipstravaganza, finally said it, they both have, the rows are over 400 stitches each, so it takes a little bit of time to knit every one of those rows, especially when you have a longer clue like his clues are. Alright, so the next one I started on the 15th of October, and it's going to run until December the 15th, and it's put on by the Never Enough Lace group, and it's called Ninfea Stellata. And I think that's a fancy name for some type of lily. But it's not, the genus species name is close, not that. And this is all I've gotten done on it. As you can see, not very much. I've cast on my stitches and just started the first couple of rows. And the interesting thing about this is I want to encourage you. This pattern is written it's written in text and charts, but the wrong side rows are not shown on the chart or in the text. So you have to think backwards and look at the stitches and think about how look at the previous row. And I've never done a chart like that before, and I think that's you know, I've kind of gotten into a rut of knitting Rami Hill designs or Beverly Abu knits shawls, and you guys have seen a lot of them. I've posted a lot of them, and I think it's good to knit somebody else's. The designer is different. I can't think of her name. It's Tiziana. I'm so sorry, I can't think of her last name. I'll put it in the text below here. But so it's going to teach me a little bit more about charts and reading them and putting that into practice into my knitting. Anyway, I just and this is actually a garter, no, a moss stitch cast on, which I had never done before either. So I'm learning some different things by knitting different people, and I think that's really good. I haven't decided yet which beads I'm going to be using with this yarn. I have these beads, which match it very well, and then I have another bead that I showed you guys in my last white video that are real matchy, and I just haven't decided which ones I'm going to use yet. And when I get to that point, that's when I'll make that decision. I kind of like the ones I just showed you because they're not the same color. The beads are not the same color. I don't know if you can kind of see that in there. They're all different colors, and I think that would look interesting with the yarn because it has those tones throughout the yarn. The yarn's pigmented in different colors like that. And that yarn is also a dye yarn. This is what it looks like. I think I showed you guys that last time. Anyway, those are the 3 main projects I'm working on. I do have some other projects in the works that I'm not going to show you. I will show you another time. I don't want this video to be too long, and we still have a couple of other things I want to talk about. The next thing I want to talk about is starting on October the 27th. So the video right after this video is going to be on the 24th. I have a series of videos that will be coming out, probably 13 videos, 13, 14. I didn't count them, but they run from October the 27th to December the 15th, and I release videos 2 a week. I release on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and these videos are a little bit different than what I normally do. What I did was I took a stitch pattern and I showed you how to knit it, and I am suggesting that you could use these for your Christmas knitting. Like you can make a scarf, you can make a shawl, you can make a stole, you can make a blanket, you can make washcloths with some of them, and these would make really good gifts for your friends and family for Christmas. And the reason why I picked every one of these patterns is because they are very easy to memorize. Some are only 2 rows long, so you can, easily memorize that one. Some are 4 rows long. None of them are over 4 rows of repeats, so that they're easy to memorize. You can, look at your knitting, figure out where you are. And I wanted it to be something fast that you could do while you're watching your Christmas movies on Hallmark or Lifetime, wherever you watch your Christmas movies, and just, show your family how much you care about them and love them by knitting them something special instead of, buying them something. You put your love into it, and they can see that. So I have 12 patterns I'm going to be showing, and there is a part in the video where I do sing, and I am not a singer, so that part is to laugh at myself, but I just wanted to lighten them up a little bit. So I hope you enjoy those. If you guys have any comments or questions about how would I incorporate this into a cowl or a scarf or a shawl, please don't hesitate to write down in the comments below. I'd be glad to answer your questions, help you figure out how many stitches you need to cast on to do that. I didn't tell you how many stitches to cast on. I just show you how to do the pattern, and I would be glad to continue that further if you need that. Just let me know. I'm here to help. And Again, these are patterns I thought were really pretty, and I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that that runs from October to middle of December. And I did these a while back. You know, I have to film this, and then my husband has to edit it, and so I did it a couple of months ago so that he would have time to edit all these and we could get them all posted. So I don't know if you guys are gonna like them or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with it. And then I'm gonna be changing my format the beginning of next year to more of this type of a vlog video, a WAYK update. Probably at least once a week I'll be doing one of these, so that they'll be more frequent. And I hope if you like that idea, just let me know below. I want you guys to interact with me and tell me your thoughts, what you'd like to see videos on, how you'd like to see this channel go. So, you know, just open to suggestions and ideas and questions and comments. There's two more things I want to talk about. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is, you guys know I joined the Jimmy Bean Wool Sock Club. And last month I showed you a sock in a pattern, and it was the Fun and Vibrant. They have two categories, Fun and Vibrant, and the other one is Moody and Bold. So this month I decided, why don't I just get both of them and compare and show you guys the difference between the two. So now I have two boxes of Sock Club to open. One is the Moody and Bold, one is the Fun and Vibrant, and it's the same pattern. So let me show you that first. All right, and I'm just opening these with you, so let's see what we got here. All right, the pattern that they showcased this month is called the Denison Sock, which is designed by Kate Atherley. And here's a picture of what that looks like. That's what the sock looks like. All right, so the first one I'm going to show you is the Moody and the Bold. And this is the yarn they sent for that. Ooh, it's a gorgeous autumn kind of coppery. It looks like the leaves changing to me. And it's this is Bella Yarns, which is hand dyed out of California, and this is the Laguna colorway. Really pretty. I love that. This is the Moody and the Bold colorway, by the way. And also in the box they give you oh, this is so cute, this little box for your notions, little box of Paris, and it's just a little box to hold your notions. I'm not going to open it, and I'll tell you why in just a second. And they also give you soak. Everybody needs soak for their knitted project, so that's a really nice project. This is valued at $45. Each box was $45. All right, so the Fun and Vibrant one, same pattern. Oh my goodness. Whew. This one is really fun and vibrant. This is the colorway. It's the same yarn, Bella Yarns. This is the colorway for the Fun and the Vibrant. Whew, isn't that bright? I mean, I think you see your feet coming a mile away if you wore socks on that color. I was wrong. This is the yarn base. The Laguna is the yarn base. This is the Hibiscus colorway. I'm going to have to get the colorway on that other one right. That is some bold colored yarn. Alright, so let me just get this. This is the Black Walnut. That makes more sense to me. Okay, Black Walnut. Alright. So, those are the two boxes. Again, you get the same thing. You get the little notions box and the soak. So, I tell you what I'm going to do. In the giveaway for next month, for November, I'm still going to do the $50 gift card to a yarn store or Amazon, whichever you might prefer. And I will give away one of these boxes. You will get to pick if you want the Fun and Vibrant or if you want the Moody and Bold. I'll let you pick whichever one you want, and I will send it to you. So, how's that? We'll up the ante on the giveaway for next month. And that'll be my little pre-Christmas gift to you. Alright. And whichever one you don't want, I will keep. Alright, so there we go. Those are that. And then the last thing I want to do is the giveaway. And we've had, last time we had the giveaway, we had 34 members, and now we're at 40. Thank you very much. Welcome to the new people. I'm so glad that you're here. You know, I appreciate you taking the time to watch the videos. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. I know that's a commitment, and sometimes you have to put up with weird stuff from me, but I do appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys following me and watching these and supporting me. So let's do the giveaway. Last time I put them in a hat, and I was like, you know what? People may just want to see that I actually do have more names in here than just one. And I thought it might be fun to watch me shake them all up. So I pulled one of my, sorry it's kind of loud, my glass bowls that we use to shake them up. And I'm going to get my husband to draw the name again. But let me shake these up really well. I put everybody's name in there that wanted to enter. And maybe even some who didn't really say to enter. Just the people who subscribed that I could see their names. Hey everybody. Now we're to the point where we're going to do the giveaway. I'm going to get my husband to help me. I've got all the names here. There he is. Awesome. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Pick the winner.
Okay, moving. Get one that maybe is on the bottom.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you.
Name.
Yeah, some of them are a little bit smaller because I printed those.
And you need like tweezers there.
All right, thank you very much. The winner of our $50 gift card to a yarn store or to Amazon is Lee. I'll be contacting you. Congratulations so much. I'm so happy for you. Thank you for being a subscriber to my channel, and I will let you know that you've won. Thank you for your help, husband. And we will do another giveaway next month. And again, don't forget, all you have to do to enter is put a comment below on any one of my videos that you have subscribed and you want to enter my giveaway. And once you're entered for life. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed chatting with you about my knitting. Please don't forget to tell me what you're working on. And we will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.